On the morning of December 10, 1968, 4 employees of the Nihon Shintaku Ginko were on a routine transport. They were carrying a significant sum of money in a company car. This was a seemingly ordinary start to their day, a task they had likely performed many times before. The city of Tokyo was just beginning to stir with its usual bustle. The trunk of their vehicle held 294,307,500 yen. This immense amount was roughly equivalent to $817,520 at the time. It was a very large sum of cash, representing a fortune that few would ever see in their lifetime. This money was critical for its intended purpose. This substantial sum was intended as bonuses. It was specifically for the dedicated employees of Toshiba's Fuchu factory. The money was meant to reward hard work and dedication, a crucial part of their annual compensation package. It was a highly anticipated delivery, bringing cheer to many households. The company car followed a familiar route through the city. It was a well-traveled path, chosen for its efficiency and perceived safety. The employees likely felt secure, accustomed to the routine of such high-value transports. They drove confidently towards their destination. As the car neared its destination, a young man signaled them to stop. He was dressed convincingly in a motorcycle police uniform, complete with helmet and gloves. This unexpected stop caught the employees completely off guard, as there was no apparent reason for it. The sudden halt broke the routine of their journey. The supposed officer approached the vehicle with an air of urgency. His posture was authoritative, and his voice was firm. He seemed to be in control, projecting an image of official competence. The employees instinctively trusted his uniform and demeanor. The uniformed man informed them of a serious incident. He claimed their bank branch manager's house had been destroyed by an explosion. This news was designed to alarm them instantly, diverting their attention and creating a sense of crisis. The gravity of his words was meant to establish immediate concern and fear. He then added a chilling detail to his story. A warning, he stated, had been received about a bomb planted in their very own vehicle. This heightened the perceived danger dramatically, making the situation feel incredibly urgent and life-threatening. The threat of an explosion was designed to induce immediate panic and compliance. For their immediate safety, the man instructed the employees. He told them firmly to exit the car at once. His tone implied urgency and authority, leaving them with no time to question his command. Their lives, he implied, depended on swift compliance with his instructions. The employees, startled and fearing for their lives, quickly complied. They exited the vehicle, leaving the valuable cargo behind. Their faces showed a mix of confusion and genuine terror. They were focused solely on escaping the potential explosion. The supposed officer then proceeded with a meticulous, yet fake, inspection. He crawled under the vehicle, appearing to search for the alleged explosive device. This action further cemented his credibility, making his story seem entirely plausible to the frightened employees. He maintained a convincing facade of official duty and concern. Moments later, smoke and flames eerily appeared from beneath the car. This was a startling development for the bank employees, appearing to confirm the bomb threat. The visual effect was carefully orchestrated to maximize their fear and prompt a rapid reaction. It created a powerful illusion of imminent peril, forcing their retreat. Witnessing the smoke and flames, the employees quickly retreated further. They moved away from the perceived danger, prioritizing their own lives over the vehicle and its contents. Their focus was solely on their safety, a natural human instinct in the face of such a threat. They were desperate to escape the immediate vicinity of the bomb. With the employees at a safe distance, the man saw his chance. The path to the car was now clear and unobstructed. He had successfully created the diversion needed to execute the next phase of his plan. This was the moment he had been waiting for. Seizing this critical moment, the man quickly acted. He smoothly got into the driver's seat of the car. His movements were swift and decisive, taking full advantage of the employees' distraction and fear. He wasted no time in making his move. The engine roared to life, a sound that must have pierced the employee's dazed state. The car was now under the imposter's control. He prepared to make his getaway, the stolen money within reach. The sound signaled the final act of his deception. With the money secured inside, the imposter sped off. He vanished quickly down the street, leaving the employees stunned and helpless. The bank employees watched in disbelief as their valuable cargo was stolen before their eyes. The audacious theft was complete, executed with incredible speed. As the car disappeared, the smoke dissipated, and the danger vanished. The employees slowly realized the truth of the situation. They had been victims of an elaborate and cunning deception. The shock of the event quickly gave way to a dawning realization of the immense loss. The bank employees were left on the street, shaken and disoriented. They quickly confirmed that no explosion had actually occurred. Their relief at their own safety was overshadowed by the scale of the crime. They were left to grapple with the reality of the theft. News of the brazen robbery quickly reached authorities. The police were immediately alerted to the high-profile theft. An urgent call for assistance went out across the city, mobilizing a massive response. The scale of the crime demanded immediate and widespread action. An extensive investigation was immediately launched. Authorities scrambled to find the perpetrator, deploying numerous officers and forensic teams. Every lead was pursued with vigor, hoping to recover the stolen funds and apprehend the cunning thief. The case became a top priority for law enforcement. Despite all efforts, the person responsible was never identified. The identity of the culprit remained a profound mystery, baffling seasoned detectives for years. No definitive trace or evidence was found that could lead to an arrest. The perpetrator seemed to have vanished without a trace. To this day, the case remains officially unsolved. It stands as an enduring enigma in Japanese criminal history, a testament to the perpetrator's cunning. The lack of resolution continues to frustrate investigators and fascinate the public. It's a persistent stain on the record of Japanese law enforcement. The crime was marked by its sheer audacity and daring. It was a bold and incredibly risky act, executed with remarkable confidence and precision. The perpetrator displayed an extraordinary level of nerve and meticulous planning. This was far from an impulsive act, but a carefully orchestrated scheme. The precision with which the crime was executed was truly remarkable. Every step seemed meticulously planned, from the uniform to the simulated fire. This was no amateur job, but rather the work of a highly intelligent and organized individual. The timing and coordination of the deception were flawless. The incident captivated the entire nation. It became a topic of widespread discussion and speculation, dominating headlines for weeks and months. Everyone was talking about it, trying to piece together how such a brazen act could occur. The public was both horrified by the crime and strangely impressed by its execution. Over time, the event transformed into something more than just a crime. It became a legendary tale in Japan, recounted and analyzed for decades in books and media. The story is still told today, a cautionary tale of a perfect heist that defied capture. Its notoriety grew with each passing year, cementing its place in history. The incident is now firmly embedded in Japanese criminal history. It serves as a prominent example of an unsolved high-profile crime, a benchmark for audacious heists. It's a key part of their criminal folklore, often referenced in popular culture and true crime narratives. Its impact on the legal landscape was significant, prompting changes in security. The public remained deeply intrigued by the case. The mystery only deepened with time, fueling endless theories and discussions among citizens. It captured the imagination of many, becoming a subject of fascination for generations. The unanswered questions kept the story alive, passed down through word of mouth. The stolen millions were never recovered. The vast sum simply disappeared, seemingly swallowed by the anonymity of the bustling city. The money was gone for good, leaving behind a lasting financial impact on the bank and Toshiba. Its whereabouts remain one of the biggest mysteries of the case. The perpetrator's deception was truly masterful. They exploited trust in authority and created a convincing scenario that left no room for doubt. It was a brilliant con, relying on psychological manipulation as much as careful planning and timing. The cleverness of the ruse was undeniable, a testament to the thief's intellect. The 300 million yen robbery continues to be an enduring mystery. Its resolution remains as elusive today as it was over 50 years ago. It's a case that continues to baffle law enforcement and captivate the public imagination. The perfect crime, some would say, was achieved, leaving an indelible mark. Despite extensive forensic efforts, very little physical evidence was left behind. The perpetrator was meticulous in covering their tracks. This scarcity of clues made the investigation incredibly challenging. It was almost as if the thief had vanished into thin air. Police sketches and descriptions were circulated widely. However, no one matching the suspect's description was ever definitively identified. The man in the police uniform seemed to be a phantom, a face seen only briefly. His true identity remained a complete enigma. Decades have passed since that fateful morning in Tokyo. The statute of limitations has long expired on the crime. Yet, the story continues to be discussed and debated. The passage of time has only deepened its legendary status. Over the years, numerous theories have emerged regarding the perpetrator's identity. Some speculate about a former police officer, others a master criminal. These theories, however, remain unproven and largely speculative. The public's imagination runs wild with possibilities. The 300 million yen robbery left an indelible mark on Japanese society. It led to changes in security protocols for transporting large sums of money. The audacious nature of the crime served as a stark lesson in vulnerability. Its legacy continues to influence security measures today.